Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, this is Jim from Creative Playing Podcast Network, Ragnarok and Roll, and D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First, I'd like to say thank you for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com, and I just wanted to let you know that we're now on Patreon.com. It's a great site to help support us and keep us making more podcasts, and we can occasionally give you guys surprises if you're a patron. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/CPPN. That's www.patreon.com/CPPN, and help us in any way you can. Thank you for listening.
Welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Yay. So where last we left off, you guys retreated to the grotesque room where the zombies were acting like little marionettes dancing their freaky dance. Thankfully, while you took your long rest, the druid came prancing in after you guys, going, "Sorry guys, I'm late."
He followed our trail of dead bodies.
Yes.
So I want to understand our business model here. So we find like this horrible place. And then like is someone paying us to do this? I'm just curious. I'm not saying that we shouldn't.
I believe there may be money in it for a few of us. Like the sheriff or whatever he is appears to need assistance. Aren't you a deputy now?
Oh yes, I forgot.
You get paid to fell foul.
And we are
beasts.
providing good service to the community.
Oh, aye.
Which is more important for me, but humans tend to show their gratitude in gold, so.
I do recall that the sheriff's payment was they can keep what they find.
So what do we think this fellow's strategy is? Like, why is
the sheriff or
no? The sheriff is just wildly incompetent.
No,
you're talking about the caster back there.
Yeah.
The necromancer who's
who's
been butchering people and turning them into various undead.
Hey,
What is
hey!
his
To be
end
fair,
game?
the sheriff's also been butchering.
I assume we're just sitting around.
Yeah, during your long rest.
He's butchering animals in the butcher shop.
Because he's a butcher.
He's skewering one of the dead
Probably
zombies.
part of a
He's
larger,
helping out.
longer-term plan, and we're just kind of interrupting it.
Either that or he's a right madman and he just thought it'd be a good fun.
Well, those damn
Jolly
dancers
afternoon.
are probably.
Or you're not-
Yeah, I was going to say, to your
story.
point, friend dwarf, the dancing ones. Yes, you're right. That implies nothing.
And let's be honest, you're not really a necromancer unless you raise some zombies.
We're
Yeah.
restoring nature's balance.
Well, that
Wasn't
is a
there
good
also
thing
some
to
unusual
do.
weather out here?
Do we think those things are related? Is that anything a necromancer can do?
Well, this is the what was it, Lance Rock or something?
Lance Rock.
And that's where the focal point of some of the weather.
That's where some of the locals have been
disturbances.
telling you that they think that because the shenanigans going on out here is the reason
right
behind all
and the
of
evil
this.
that is obviously going on in this cave has to be part of it.
Where is this cave? Because I wasn't here.
By Lance Rock.
Oh, this is land.
This is Lance Rock, yeah. You're basically inside, just at Lance
So
Rock.
It's under
like-
Lance Rock.
Yeah.
It's likely whatever this necromancer is doing is affecting the environment.
Or he's more than just a simple necromancer out for a Saturday afternoon stroll with his zombies.
Regardless, we must
I think it's true in many of those statements.
Regardless, we must just
The zombie part or the simple necromancer part?
So what did we find on the table when we were looking at the creepy bodies? What did she find?
Sister Solace.
I didn't want to look at them. They're gross.
Basically, you see that he is working on taking locals, because obviously most of these are traveling peasants and things like that, and basically turning them into the undead. He's doing the very pronounced long version of animating the dead. And sometimes you see he has tools where he's stripping the flesh off the bodies to make skeletons. Other times he's doing macabre things to the bodies, making smiles, and he's basically mutilating the corpses horribly.
He is clearly a evil madman, but you have to admire his commitment.
You should be committed, all right.
Well, exactly. But
Committed to the grave.
see, commitment means two things. I just
Commitment
How
is
about we
a motive.
try
I just learned that word.
We must commit him to the.
You made that pun. That is very funny.
Ba-dum-bum.
Sister Solace, perhaps you can bring the light of your Palor here and flesh out this place and its dankness, because there's rather a terrible smell.
Yes, light must purge this evil from the land.
And while you guys are having your conversation, you hear echoing down the cave. Can you see it? Yeah! It sees you. It sees you every morning. Don't you fear it?
That's kind of what eyes do.
Is there an eye of beholder here?
No.
Oh, God.
But it's just creepy the way he shouts it, and you hear some maniacal.
Where's it coming from?
You guys are over here in that little star-shaped chamber. It's coming from this way.
The light of Pelor shines light on everything, illuminates for all.
This place is pretty dark. So.
It is pretty dark.
It's flashes of journey quests with that first cave where the wizard was watching them do things, and it was like, and you'd hear him talk.
So which way do we want to go? This way or down the stairs?
I assume that's the maniacal voice.
This is up the
The
stairs.
stairs
towards
was
that
where you
skeletal
guys
area.
went this way
Okay.
into the lab, and
If
basically.
I had to guess who's the necromancer, I'd say the person talking
So
about
the only way to go is
Let's
this
go
way.
kill.
Yeah, pretty much this way.
Okay. So put us in marching order.
So what will your marching order be?
I'll
I'll
go
go-
for second.
I was gonna go first.
You go first. I'll go second.
Can you
Shouldn't
see
Spider
in the
go?
dark?
I'm a half elf. I have dark vision.
I have my light sign.
Hells yeah, I
Yeah,
can
she's-
see
she's
in
So,
the
got
so
dark.
who's going second?
And
And also, I don't shoot people in the back.
There's
I'll go.
that.
I'll go second.
Okay.
Then Druid should go third. Druid got help.
Okay. Who's going next?
I will cast light upon my mace again, and I shall go next.
I suppose I could bring up the rear, or
Go
perhaps
for it, because somebody with dark vision should be bringing up the rear.
I'll bring up the rear
You
then.
don't want to put your sorceress in the back.
Well, you want people with ranged attacks in the back.
Okay.
Oh well,
And I've
that
got
would be
some
me.
of that. I've
Yeah.
got ranged attacks.
All I'm suggesting is people who do most of
Maybe-
the damage range should be.
Because
towards
remember, the
back.
monk is melee, so the monk should probably be.
That doesn't make any. Yeah, exactly.
I promise I will go to the back and not shoot people in the back. I promise.
Okay.
All right.
Where's the monk going?
No more
Then
ones.
I suppose I'll go further towards the front.
I'll lead then.
Maybe
Hold on. How many
maybe
hit
we should
points
have
do
the
you have?
fighter lead.
I have a grand
I'm
total
a fighter.
of
I
11.
can go first.
Yeah, I think the fighter should lead.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you won't do anything anyways.
And this is probably the only
Okay.
way to motivate me to do anything.
We
Exactly.
finally found out we should put the person with armor in front.
Woohoo! So where should the
But
cleric
you know,
go?
there's
I'll go
occasionally
second.
been times when a
Or
certain
actually, I'll go after. No, I thought Kerrie was going. Who's this?
I'm in the back.
That's
She's
me.
Oh,
that's Kerrie in the very
because
back.
Okay.
I am ranged and
Okay,
melee.
so we have.
Then maybe you should go third.
So we're going the fighter, the cleric, the druid, the monk, the sorcerer, and the ranger, right?
all right.
Shouldn't the druid be behind the monk?
He's melee. Then.
He's melee.
Yeah,
Is he?
melee.
Oh.
Yeah. He should lay
So,
these
well,
people.
he can. Okay, I'll go behind because I can actually
That's
do
what I'm thinking.
ranged. So we'll go like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Delightful.
And while you guys are deciding your marching order and sitting there, as a group packing up ready to go, you hear, the eye! The eye! It sees you!
The eyes would have it. I take it.
Yes, like I
Okay,
said, that's
that
what
was
eyes
very
do.
funny. Okay,
Let's do a
everybody.
perception roll to see
Okay.
if there's any
Everybody, remember your buddy.
eye. Who's your buddy?
Who's your dungeon buddy?
I guess you and the druid, me and the monk.
Yes, it's very
and you
dark
and the
here.
dragon.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm very perceptive. I rolled a natural 20.
Team Wonder is
Wow.
The first
what
time
we're
she
doing
rolls the
here.
dwarven dice.
The
I rolled
dwarf
a-
forged dice came up with 20 on the first roll.
Oh,
That's
natural
because it's
22.
Oh my god!
So what
Okay.
do we
No, that's
percept?
just
And I have an
Where's the
18.
Okay.
We're all perceptive.
Okay, so you guys are heading up, and are you casting? Have you cast your light spell?
Yes,
cast
I
a
have
light.
cast it on my mace.
Okay, so your mace
And on my
is
side.
acting as a.
Yeah, oh my god, yes.
Okay.
That's right, the sign. He still has the wooden
Tim, can we
sign.
borrow your book?
Which book?
Player's handbook.
Player's
Book
Handbook?
of spells.
That says that spell.
So I can go, I wrote down the page number, so I can quickly flip
Awesome.
that
I
page.
should just buy a copy.
Well, I have
I
two
got the-
copies, so.
And I got the card, so I won't need to steal the book.
Okay, so now what happens?
Yes, by the way, version 2 of the cart is out now.
Okay.
Okay, so as you guys come around the corner, you see it's dark, dank. It does have burnt out torches that obviously have not been replaced since you guys basically scared the wizard this direction.
So I've got my hands full. I'm kind of like looking around at the ceiling, just making sure there aren't any more rock things there. That was very unpleasant.
Or eyes.
So you do notice that right here is a curtain that's dangling. It's a radio curtain that was hung up in the cave to who knows what nefarious thing hides behind the curtain.
Well, you know,
Looks
at
like
least
boots.
he's trying to add some
I
flair.
go to
to
sit
this
here and
place.
firebolt the curtain until it ignites.
Okay, give me a strike.
I was say because I can.
Well, he does that. I'm reaffixing my handkerchief because there's going to be a lot of smoke in there. Take off my
Dirty, oily.
Take off my floppy hat and start.
Your cavalier.
Yeah.
16.
16, your fireball easily flies out there and just catches it on fire. As it burns up, you notice that right behind it is a skeleton.
Roll
Oh,
for
get
initiative.
something to kill.
Well, at
Excellent.
least we're not right up against it then.
Oh.
Nice.
So initiative.
If you'd like.
I am not going first.
19.
For sure.
But you're not going last.
21. I doubt that. I have a 2.
I also rolled a 2.
But do you get bonus?
Yes, he does.
So that means you got a 3. I still have a 2.
I'm not last, and I rolled a 2.
13.
15.
Apparently there's more than one skeleton.
Oh, well, it's not a party unless it's a dead man's party.
That's right. Would you like to try? No, thank you. I haven't had my
Cough drops? No. What is it?
cough drop.
Sugar free
Oh, I
cough
don't
drop?
want to cough.
Yeah, I don't particularly care for cough drops myself.
Yeah, but these are.
They're good for you, cough drops.
I'll try some later.
Okay.
First, you will get sick.
Too late.
Well, I took a large satchel of cough drops with me for the certain event that a number of us were at this past weekend.
Oh, you can. You hold on to that. I got a spare
So yeah,
set.
how's cough cough?
Counter con
So much fun.
I heard a bunch of people got
Counter
sick.
con cred.
Everyone gets sick at Comic Con.
It's con crud. I didn't get sick though, knock on wood. But I was only there one day.
I had laryngitis for 2 days,
Yes.
and I have to stay in character because it's very hard to switch between Irish and not Irish. Because then I become Madame Askew instead.
Well, I have no excuse for my crud because I did not go to Phoenix Comic Con, but
You're released
I'm
from
sick
the
all on
students.
my own.
The students left, and suddenly your immune system went. Oh,
No, I still have students.
oh, you still have students.
Yeah.
Then
So-
I blame.
Yeah,
I
remember?
blame the
I forgot.
students.
That's
Yeah,
right. We just
layoffs.
never see each
That
other.
layoff thing was so depressing. You saw that?
Well, yes. I
What?
mean,
What
the
happened?
Arizona Daily Star came out with this huge article and stuff like that. But, and so, of course, everything went on to start panicking.
I feel like I
and-
missed something.
Yeah.
I take it there's some layoffs at the university.
Well, with the severe budget cuts faced by the universities.
Even though the state takes more out of us than they put in, just what they put back in.
Oh.
So,
Don't get me started. Okay, let's play.
Let's get him started.
No, we hunt. That sort
Let's
of
go kill
conversation
things.
should be had with alcohol.
this is my cathartic stuff, you guys. I'm taking out, my.
We're going to kill the legislature right here.
It's about the right age for it, too.
Right.
Ah!
Skeletons.
But
That's some good old humor.
Are they carrying weapons?
the skeleton is carrying a weapon. It has a bow in its hands.
Oh.
A bow.
It is undead and must
Okay,
be
who goes
destroyed.
first?
I do.
Okay, so first is going to be our ranger.
Okay.
Making a ranger attack.
A ranger attack.
Get out.
Okay. I got. Is that an 18? That's, ooh. Okay. How's a 22?
22 will definitely hit.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Wait, you're shooting an arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're shooting
Now-
a bow.
Now,
She's using a bow to
piercing,
shoot
slashing
skeleton.
does half damage on them, right?
No, I think it's just
No.
piercing.
The bludgeoning gets bonus damage.
Yeah, they're vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Got it. Okay.
My ladle is very
How much
effective.
bonus damage? Anybody remember?
Basically vulnerable double.
Oh, actually, it was higher than that.
Yeah.
I
Which is
forgot
why
my attack
bludgeon
bonus.
blunt
I'm
objects
gonna
makes them
shillelagh.
explode really fast.
That was without my attack bonus. I forgot to add my
How
attack bonus.
flammable
But it
are
doesn't
they?
matter. I've
Not
got
very.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Damn. Your arrow goes streaking out and cracks into the skeleton. It's still on its feet,
Not
but it's got some serious battle damage going on there.
How flexible would a skeleton be?
Yes, how flammable.
don't
It
think
depends on
very.
how dry. No, I mean,
Depends how dry it is.
Well, I mean,
bones burn.
Yes,
I don't know,
they
but
do.
it seemed fresh from the previous room we were in.
Well, but we don't know if this skeleton is fresh.
The skeleton, this is an old, dried up bones of skeleton.
I haven't exactly been asking them. So, how fresh are you today? Are your bones
Well,
nice and juicy?
You got the
Or
marrow.
or
Well,
do
then
I
we're-
need a little bit of freshening
Well,
before the fight?
Then we're not being very curious, are we?
Well,
No,
no,
we
we're
should-
not the curious sorts. We're the
So,
curious sorts.
all of a sudden,
We're
lumbering out of the darkness is a zombie.
Oh,
Yeah, the thing is, zombies are easier to kill than
6,
skeletons.
7, 8. Because unfortunately, those are 2 squares. So he uses all his attacks just lumbering out there.
what
towards
is he
you.
wearing?
He is a zombie wearing rotten clothes with just his mitts, his hands that are reaching out for you, menacingly zombie-like.
Okay, who's next? My turn.
Okay, next is going to be our sorcerer.
Okay.
Do something sorcery.
Way back here. Well, I can see the zombie from here, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, two of us can fit in here.
In a square.
and I will. Yeah, I don't want to move too far though. So I'm gonna firebolt the zombie from there.
Okay.
Threat. It's a 20.
Okay, so crit.
Wait, do I need to confirm?
No.
Okay.
This is
For some reason, when you
this
said
is the
threat, I
normal
was
Flashback to
I was like,
3.5.
I was like Star
Are we
Wars
playing
again.
Star Wars? Yeah.
Flashback to 3.5. I take
So-
it, or Pathfinder.
So more
Pathfinder.
damage, double damage.
Yeah, double
Would
damage.
not stab that zombie.
That'll be
That's a crossover joke.
17 fire damage.
You're only gonna get that if you listen to both podcasts.
Okay.
your eye.
Firebolt goes blasting
Here's
out
mud in your eye.
and just scorches half of the zombie's body, just down to the bone.
Ah, excellent. Reduces the things I have to do to almost nothing.
To be honest, that
Which
was
is
pretty
just the way
hot.
you like it.
What
Wait,
is
why
that
am I in
fighting?
front of this? Why am I-
Wait, what is that fighting?
It's because you're so very stylish
Exactly.
that we wanted everyone to see you
Better
first.
to look good, you know.
Arrow shoots out over one of your shoulders, firebolt over your other shoulder, and the entire time you're standing there
Well, I get
finessing your sword.
Well, no, I haven't taken anything out yet.
Oh.
He's
Hat
fanning
still.
You're just
himself.
looking
And Miss
fabulous.
O'Tuck, it is your turn.
Oh, well, I suppose I'm going to have to bustle forward, aren't I?
Yep, move up.
Bustle, bustle.
And
Kick it in the junk.
Well, I'm going to ladle him in the junk, as it were, upside the heads.
She's
Oh,
serving up some melee.
I'm learning these
Hard to
numbers.
read.
I believe that's a 6 plus a 4, so 10.
10 will hit. It's a zombie.
Pouring on the pain.
Someone check those metal dice. I think they're weighted.
I think. So that would be 8 points of damage to your zombie
Damn!
upside the
It
head
cannot be feeling well.
with the ladle.
The zombie basically, its head explodes with your ladle crashing into it, and it just hits the ground with a
Ah, I guess we're done here then.
sickly smoked
skeleton.
feel.
The
Oh, yeah,
skeleton. Don't
that's
forget the
fine.
skeleton.
Those zombie meatballs were
Okay.
pre-fried, so there you go.
I do love a good zombie meatball.
I got like a 19. I've got to be upset.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you did have a 19.
I know.
You should have gone first.
Well,
Yeah.
let's assume that.
21.
Let's assume that I
Okay.
just waited anyway.
So you.
Sorry, Kerrie, it is
So
your
as
turn.
she takes down the zombie, it's like, apparently that is my cue. So I will head up.
I
and,
wrote Xander's name in your
I'll
place.
head up.
Ah!
And I'll when I finally
I
get up
guess
to
a
him.
3 beats a
I'm
19.
gonna wait till the last minute, finally get up to him, then pull out the small boss shield and the rapier.
Okay.
Boom.
And he does it with
Wait, you got
panache.
shield?
Well, I have a couple different things.
Yeah, don't forget the
So
panache.
this is like a small shield. It's smaller than a real shield. You can do stuff with it.
It's a fake shield. Huh? What you saying?
Oh my god, it is 20.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. Crit.
So, okay, so 2, 5, so that's 5, 6, 7, 14?
14 to hit?
No, I did
14
20
damage?
and
Okay, yeah. You hit it, and
Damn.
literally, he fillets
He's a
the
powerhouse.
bones off, and the bones just fall to the ground, shattering.
Ah,
Gosh.
14. Ah, Good. That was almost as little work as I put my weapons back.
Okay.
No, our teamwork where you do things for me is really going well.
Wait. I thought we were done here.
As you notice from the corner of the wall,
It's the eye.
the wizard cackles as he sees you destroy his skeleton. And he's going to make a gesture. And he casts a spell on you. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh dear.
Roll high.
No.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
2.
Oh.
As all of a sudden,
I'm an idiot, so.
as all of a sudden, on your head,
No.
Crown of madness!
thorns start to grow around your head as in a
Somebody
crown.
have sleep or something?
I
No.
got entangled.
Oh,
Yeah,
entangle.
entangle.
Perfect.
There you go.
And you were next.
Yay.
Does this overcome my natural urge to do anything?
Yeah.
Apparently it
You
does.
feel this compulsion that you want to.
Well, I can tell it's.
Worst of all, you start drooling on your cravat.
I know.
Oh dear, that's terrible.
Somebody entangle me.
You actually want to do things.
Well, I know. So
You actually want
You
to-
know I'm controlled because I would never normally do anything. I was almost done.
Well, and plus, your innate flair and style seems
Yeah, exactly.
greatly diminished.
All of a sudden, he seems to shake his head
He's a
and
mouth breather.
Entangle me.
Okay, my turn.
So you now have jagged iron crown of madness on your head, and madness glowing in your eyes as you turn around and look at your teammates wanting to kill someone.
But we know the spellcaster can't go because he got to concentrate.
Yep. So it is now
Xander's turn.
the druid's turn.
Entangle me.
Okay.
Roll high.
Move here. I don't roll. Yeah. So 5, 10, 15. Oh yeah, there. So I'm going to place the
Remember
dot.
those are 10-foot squares.
10, 20. The range is 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So within
You need to get within line of sight of this guy, or you're going to cast it on the.
we're going to cast it here within a 20-foot radius, so that hits both.
Okay.
It becomes difficult terrain, and they both have to make a strength saving throw or be restrained.
Okay.
So you're casting it here, here,
And
here.
so I think vines, or like moss on the walls, just sprout out.
That's good.
The lichen is growing out and becoming
Yes.
tangled. And it's a strength save of what?
Strength save
What's your
against
DC?
12.
A 12?
Oh, damn it! I made it.
He made it.
Oh
He
dear.
made it.
I
Wait,
don't
the
think
wizard
I have
made it?
No,
anything.
I'm saying he made it.
Did the wizard make it?
You don't know?
Okay.
You can't see the wizard.
Yeah, the wizard's around the corner forever.
But difficult terrain eats.
He
Okay.
eats some of your movement
Eats my
speed.
movement.
Okay, so
That's something
it is
at
now
least.
our cleric's turn, Sister Solace.
Okay. Now he's probably going to go straight for the monk,
Yes.
right?
I'm just gonna
You don't know. He just turns around menacing with madness,
And I've got a
glaring
crown
inside,
on my head,
and
so-
spikes in his head. You just realize
You've never seen me so motivated. So
It's
Be
terrifying.
afraid.
yeah.
I think
Okay, well, the only thing that I can do without hurting him would be I'm going to go ahead and.
You can hurt me because I'm about to hurt one of you. So
Yeah,
do whatever you
that's-
need to do.
I tried the non-hurting approach, and it didn't work.
We're escalating.
Because he's too badass.
We're escalating.
Because just not gonna be
No, what I'm
cautious.
going to do is I'm actually going to cast Shield of Faith on the
Oh, good
monk.
job. Cool.
Okay? Because that lasts up to 10 minutes.
Oh, delightful.
Actually, hold it. This is a bonus action, so I can do other things.
Yes, it is a
I'm going to
bonus action.
cast Sacred. Because I can see both.
Can we all agree? Can we all agree
You
that
can't
we're
see
not
the
going to
wizard.
loot his body?
He's probably
he's,
hugging the wall.
he's around the corner.
On the corner, yeah.
Okay, well, this probably won't kill you.
Why are you attacking
Probably.
him? Are you
Because-
you're actually going to attack the fighter just because he
You
has a
see me
mad
coming
look?
towards
He's
you. Yes.
like menacingly
It is
brandishing the
plausible.
weapons.
Or, if we kill the caster.
That's my plan.
You know, it's just not right to be this motivated on a
Actually,
Saturday night.
what I'm going to do
Guys,
is.
if you move back. If you guys move back.
See, look,
so-
he gets fancy, he gets a crown, and he forgets all about us. You know,
He's grown beyond you,
grown
adventurers.
beyond us.
Stepping in with little people.
You know, we got
Okay,
you.
I am
Peter.
going to actually cast Guidance. I'm going to step up.
Who are you going to cast guidance on?
I'm going to cast it on her. So not only does she
She gets a shield plus 2 AC.
She gets.
So-
Or, actually, hold it. She has. Which in the
O'Tuck.
initiative? Which is she?
O'Tuck?
Yeah.
She is about halfway down the list.
Hey, we're in the same square as each other.
The 10-foot
I
squares.
know.
because maybe I'll give you the guidance then, because if you'll go, because it's.
I was back here.
Okay, I'm gonna cast guidance on the druid because he'll go
Yeah.
before me anyways.
Well, that you.
And
It'll add 1d4
it'll add a
to a
1d4 to any ability check. So
That's cool.
actually, yeah, because I
Like
don't know.
rolling damage? Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
No, I think
Unless
it's
you want to
only-
give it to the fighter so he can use the 1d4 in his save.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
That's a
actually,
good idea.
because he'll
I'll be
go.
nice and throw
He
that
is
one out.
actually, yeah.
But does he get a save?
Yeah.
He does
Yes,
get a
he
save.
does. So I'm going to cast
For
guidance
those who
on
read Crown of
him.
Madness, you get a save each round.
So
We never did that.
I'm
one.
going to
I
put
got-
guidance on you. It will add 1d4 to your check.
Good.
You remember
And then
that.
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on the monk.
Yay! It's +2 to my AC, correct?
Yes, +2 to AC for the duration, and that's up to 10 minutes. So usually it doesn't take us 10 minutes to get through a.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, what happens next?
He's pretty
Okay.
tough.
So, then, are you going to move any? You good?
No, I'm going to stay
Okay,
right where I
it is
am.
back to the top of the order. Talon, what
If
are
I
you going
move
to
forward, will I be able to see the
Maybe.
necromancer?
do? Move
Yes.
forward
I
and
want
find
to do
out.
that.
How far are you going to move?
Where I can see the.
You're all the way out there in the main
I want to
chamber.
be
So you
able to
moving
see
there?
the
You have to move
necromancer.
there. Yes.
Okay, if you move there, you can see the wizard.
What do
Okay.
you want to?
Does that use all her entire movement?
Yes.
Oh, how
Tell
far
me
back
if I.
was she?
Tell me if the
Back
wizard's
here.
entangled.
Okay, so
I'm my
5, 10,
hold
15,
on.
20, 25, 30.
Should be
So
like
she's
30.
right here.
Tell me if
Okay.
the wizard's entangled.
So
She can't
hopefully he'll attack
We'll
us
see
all.
when he moves.
If
I'm
she
using
can see him.
advantage too.
Wait,
Okay.
can you see the wizard?
But she
Yeah.
can't tell if he's
Is he
entangled
entangled?
until he moves.
Yes, you can.
Good thing I did.
She doesn't have dark vision.
My
She's half
Oh.
8's not going to be good enough.
Wait,
no,
you-
a 10.
A 10?
10.
You shoot an arrow off into the air,
Okay, let's keep
and
going, let's go now.
you hear the arrow shatter against the wall.
You can see entanglement. It's
No.
vines.
Yes.
Fine.
And she has low vision, so is he entangled?
And is he entangled?
You believe he does have growth on his
Got
legs.
growth on his leg.
Okay, so it is your turn.
Do I still have to attack with all my abilities? Or
You have
do I
to do
do
it-
my save
Doesn't he
first?
go
Okay.
You do a save
after
first?
when
You-
he took his turn?
Yeah,
Because he
of course
delayed effectively.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys wanted to go a little later then?
Well, let's go in the order we
Okay.
actually had.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep
So
it
it is now Jazz's turn.
I can't see the caster from. I definitely
Come
know a spell
forward.
went
Come
off,
close
right?
to the fighter. Come closer to the fighter.
Yeah, give him hugs.
I'm okay
give him
with that.
hugsies. Our team is based on hugs. You know
Our
that.
team is based on hugs.
Hey, Pelor gives free hugs.
Come to the light of Pelor.
Anyway, you
Enjoy
can
a
just, if
free
anybody
hug.
wants to engage in melee with me, you can
Yeah.
just do subdual damage. You can just say, I'm trying to knock
Yeah,
him
you don't have to
Yeah.
say you're trying
There's
to
no
kill him.
special
Just trying to knock
And
him out.
then we loot him. And then
Oh,
out. My vast wealth.
So I'm gonna.
I will not let you do that.
I'm gonna move here and try to be out of sight of him.
He is. Okay.
Okay.
Through this pillar.
Okay.
Clever.
And
Zap the-
for next, can I see the wizard from here?
You can see the wizard.
Okay, that is all my movement, but I am now in good standing to do what I want it to do.
Okay.
Is this going to break his concentration? It might.
Hopefully.
Am I?
If you light somebody on fire, it usually breaks your concentration.
Well, yeah, but I'm
That-
going to
that
use
would
something a little bit
distract
more
me.
potent than firebolt.
Are you doing
Oh, he's
thunderclap?
going to use breath?
Thunderclap.
Well, that's something I could do, but not yet.
Oh.
Clap that thunder.
It turns out, under the crowd of madness, I'm actually from Brooklyn.
I
I'm gonna mess yous up. That's what I really sound like. The accent is.
like that.
Forget about it.
Forget about
Yeah.
I'm
it.
gonna kill you. Forget about.
Okay, so what you gonna use?
Hmm?
It's your turn.
That was all my movement.
Oh,
that was all
okay.
my rounds because
All
I
right,
did double
so
move.
it is now your turn.
Okay, so it's up to you. Who do I
Okay,
attack?
so you have to basically attack, then you can move. Unfortunately, you don't have anyone adjacent to you,
Do I get to
but
make
I
my
do
save
want
yet?
you to move near the Dragonborn.
You
Okay.
can't. Oh, but the wizard
Well,
can.
Yeah,
when does he get to make his
Yeah.
save?
And at the end of his turn, he gets
get
to
to
make
make
a
a
save.
right?
So I have to attack with all my
No,
abilities?
no, no. Basically, the way the spell goes is,
You can either move or attack.
yeah.
So I have to move.
So it goes, the charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you
Okay,
mentally choose.
But I have to move first.
So you attack, then move. There's no one to
And remember to add
attack,
the
so you
plus
can
4,
move.
yeah.
Yes, so now I roll to save.
Yep.
Because then that puts you.
Oh!
You
20!
easily,
Oh my
menacingly,
God! 22!
you menacingly stomp up to the sorcerer.
Here.
And as soon as you're
Just
there,
whack.
all
Thank
of
you.
a sudden you shake your
He rocks the
head.
crown. Oh, this is not going to go well for you, bitch.
I can't use this one now.
Okay, I had more movement, so I'm just going to step to the side too in case anybody wants
Okay.
to get it. But I just.
Well, it would be at the end of your turn. You roll your
Yeah.
save. So,
Yeah.
So
So I just.
No. Yeah.
so it's
He
you
can
would
still
be
fire on
there.
her.
I can.
Hit
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Okay. So conveniently, it is the wizard's turn.
He cast Ground of Madness again.
Nope,
think we
he's
can.
realizing that didn't work, so I'm not gonna bother with that.
Oh, if he's entangled, he gets the strength. At least he
So what he is going to go ahead and do is he's going to go for a sure thing to do some damage.
Barbara!
He's scared. No, he's going to go for
He
the
should be
Flaming
scared.
the
hand.
safe magic missile.
Ah, okay.
Always safe.
So-
Always
a
a safe one. And
always a goodie.
he's going to go for the fighter who just broke his crown of
Okay.
madness.
You can try.
Because obviously it is the fighter that has him intimidated.
I'm currently at 16.
Okay, so the first dart that goes flying out will do 4 points. Actually,
it's
no.
automatic.
Magic missile, it's automatic.
It does 7 points.
Oh dear.
Who's going to drop me?
Then 5 points.
Yeah, I'm dead.
What? No, you're not.
Then 8 points.
How much
It
damage?
doesn't
Holy
matter.
shit.
What?
Doesn't matter.
Why doesn't it matter?
Because I can stabilize him.
Okay.
Okay.
So all of a sudden,
Oh,
the
that's
wizard
right.
twists
Spare
his
the dying.
hands, and magic darts go flying out, and
As soon as my turn comes up, he'll.
and sorcerer, as you see
stabilize.
the fighter's eyes clear, magic missiles just dart into his back, and his blood splatters in your face.
Okay, so I'm at negative what? Or you're not
Doesn't
at any
matter,
negative.
you're
just
Yeah.
at- you're
So
just at-
basically, you've been magic missiled to the ground.
So if you stabilize
I
Magic
will
missile
spare
to
the
the
yeah, I
stabilize
can
me,
totally
I can
stabilize.
do
You
my
won't have to
bonus.
do. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he is going to cast another bonus action spell
Okay.
Oh, I am angry.
that
Teleportation.
moves him. Misty Step.
Still entangled.
No, he's out of the area effect.
Yeah.
It's an area effect.
Sorry.
You can't break.
Yeah, it's
Misty
magic.
Step
It's like
is
you can teleport
magical
out of that.
teleportation.
so you can step up and.
Okay,
I'm
guys.
gonna bash his skull.
10, 15, 20. He's down the hallway, snickering.
Where does O'Tuck go?
The magic high!
Actually, you should be going up next.
Go for it.
And it is your turn.
All right. I have a speed of 25. So if I double move, that goes 50.
Can you double move?
Well, that's
Yeah.
all I can
Yeah.
do.
Run.
I'll run after him because I have to be up in range to beat him with my ladle.
You're not going to catch him.
5.
We'll catch him eventually.
But at least you're there to protect anything that.
Right? No one will, smash this delightful rogue who calls himself a fighter behind
Now,
me.
if Kerrie gets up, she can hit him.
Yeah.
If she,
But
if
it
she
is our
runs-
druid's turn.
Yay.
Yes, and I'm angry.
So I'm gonna run. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry.
As you knock the monk over.
Yeah. Well, I
You
mean,
guys
she's
can
short.
share the same.
Being angry gives me
Okay.
advantage.
Extra points.
Oh wait, no. I got one more move.
Why do you
30.
have one more move?
30 doubled to 60. I only did 5.
Oh, okay. So you have one more square.
Eh.
Okay. So, Sister Solace, it is your turn.
Why did you go on that side instead of the other side?
Because they're going to divide and
Because
conquer.
Okay.
if she goes this way.
I'm going to use Spare the Dying
Cool. What happens
cantrip on Silvio to
Silvio.
may the light of pillar protect you and guide you.
So what happened to me?
And basically you are now stabilized. You don't have to do any death saving throws.
Awesome.
Basically, you see him just shallowly breathing.
Yeah. So because now I can, because if I didn't stabilize you, putting cure wounds on you isn't going to do
It would
jack.
be a waste to
It
cure
would be a
wounds,
waste to
basically.
cure wounds. But since I've stabilized you, now when I go to heal you in the next round,
Instead of
you get all the healing
instead
as
of taking
opposed
you
to
to 1
taking you
hit
to
point,
0.
it's taking you to your
Alright.
whatever you get.
Record.
Which
Awesome.
is
Awesome, Kel.
Awesome cantrip.
Good choice.
okay. So just as you've stabilized him, we're getting up to the top of the initiative order,
And
and it is our ranger's turn.
I wish to run up and shoot the.
Or actually, was there any other actions you wanted to do?
She could move.
let's see here.
Because
Hold it.
what
hold
is
it.
Spare the Dying? Is that an actual
Actually,
spell?
Spare
It's-
the
yeah.
die. No, it's a cantrip, so it's an actual spell.
It's
So you
a-
could move.
But actually, healing word is a bonus action.
It is.
So I could I'll have healed him, which gives him a plus. Which I need to roll a +4 or a. You get 2 points, hit points back.
Well, it's more than that. It's plus your wisdom modifier. What's your wisdom modifier?
So 4. You get 4.
Yeah, thank you.
You're not dead.
Okay, so all of a sudden, Silvio's eyes flash open.
So now you could actually do something.
Okay, my turn.
Well,
I'll
on
do
his turn,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I
in the
run-
meantime, it is the ranger's
I run
turn.
forward and I will bring terrible wrath.
Ooh.
Terrible wrath.
Not so
And
terrible.
I keep failing.
What'd you roll?
She rolled a
I-
4.
well,
but
4,
with a
but
plus.
with a plus that only
You
makes
go,
it 9.
you go running out and you fire an arrow off, and you just hear it shatter against the cave wall.
Apparently, I'm ineffectual in terrible wrath.
But you're glorious.
Don't drive angry.
No,
Don't
no,
drive angry.
it's terrible.
Angry.
I've got 1 healing spell left.
Okay, 1 healing spell left.
That's
Good
fine. I
to
can
know.
do my second.
Sorcerer, it is your turn.
This cave has been something else.
I'm only level
I'm going
1.
to move
Sorry.
up next to the ranger
That'll be
and
fine.
affect my range.
Okay, do you have dark vision?
Yes, of
I
course.
have my sign.
Okay. But he's
Here's
in
your sign.
partial darkness for you then.
Don't care because he's within
He's gonna
60
light
feet
it
of
up.
my line.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I
So
take
he
it
needs-
the dragon's taking in a breath.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yes.
Pardon me a minute.
I have to clear my throat.
Let me clear that meatball.
Oh,
He needs to make a dex save.
He's going to hock a loogie.
Ew. Something tells me the hallway will be quite well lit up shortly.
Oh yeah, we get to see
Okay,
what,
and what's the target?
He has acid, doesn't
Oh,
he?
acid.
Didn't he?
Oh shit. I just thought I
You
wrote
have
it
acid,
down.
right?
It's okay. He only rolled a 4, so I think it's under.
So he's gonna be on a bad.
You're an acid breath, right?
Fire.
Fire.
I was like, oh, yeah.
fire.
For 4 damage.
Why acid?
4 damage.
I don't
And I
know.
will look up
Maybe
that
it was
DC.
'cause I saw
Apparently
Sky
didn't
High
write it
the
down.
I got
Okay, I
acid
think it's
spray
based on
for that.
your con modifier.
No, I think it's
Probably.
because I saw just acids.
But anyway,
But it's good to have.
regardless, it's
Okay,
more
so
than
for
4.
4 points damage, all of a sudden the Dragonborn gallops this blast of flame that just lights up the entire hallway. Even singeing one of the curtains that's right here that the wizard was running for.
And there's a skeleton behind it.
Actually, there's a skeleton sewn into the curtain.
Really?
It's kind of creepy like that.
Boy, this necromancer sucks.
Why? He likes dead things.
He's creepy.
He's a creepy creepy.
He's
creepy.
definitely making the most of
You're not
it.
gonna escape this.
I
Okay.
believe he's been spending too much alone time in this cave.
Okay, who's turn?
All right. So, Miss O'Tuck.
Gotta be my
Nice.
turn soon.
You know, it's very hard
Actually,
to
yes,
catch
yes,
up
because we
with
moved you in the
Yeah.
initiative order.
Okay,
It's
so
your turn.
my turn. So first, second wind.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm totally healed. So all healed,
Yay!
and I am going to dash in
You're the one lying down. There you go.
this direction because I'm going to stab him in the back. 2, 3,
Okay,
4.
getting up does cost half your movement.
Yeah. So
And remember, those are 10-foot squares.
1, 2, 3. That's as far as I can go.
Yeah.
Your movement's 60.
Yeah, but he used half of it to.
Yeah.
Get up.
Well, let me move this way then,
Wow.
and I can.
No one wants
No.
to go the druid way.
Are you really wanting to put
No.
me in his line of fire?
Now I'm just going to keep going this way. So that's
Because
as
he
far
may
as I can
rinse and
get.
repeat what he just did
So,
since he knows that
I have
drops
to
to
right
the
here and keep
ground.
going.
Okay. All right, Mr. Took. Sorry about
Right.
that. It's your turn.
It's his. I suppose I'll just have to scuttle forwards with my ladle.
Which side?
Heavens.
The stabby people are going my direction. So
I'll go the stabby people direction, I suppose.
You mean my direction?
Yes.
I just.
I can
So you can go 25, so 30 feet there.
Or will she double? She
I,
can go
I will double
50.
my
Then.
movement.
And it would have been
You're bleeding
one
out,
back,
and
one
I'm
back
back. I'm
because she can
side.
only go.
I think I came over here.
So he
and
can't
that's-
see you still.
No,
Okay.
no. I'm going to ladle him up some healing energy from her, to
Upside
cleanse
his
him
head.
of his evil.
Nothing.
Just give him back his zombie ball.
Oh, yeah.
So it is the
I'm not gonna use
wizard's
fancy words. I'm
turn.
just gonna bash his head.
And the only one he can see is the sorcerer who just lit up the hallway.
Oh,
Well, and the fighter standing next to me. Or the ranger.
The ranger.
who's looking very raw.
good.
Well,
You're
the-
very angry.
If the ranger's here, she's kind of almost out of sight. But yeah, that is true. So he is going to split his next magic missile attack.
Bring it.
Magic missile is vicious. Okay.
Magic missile is a
I mean, at low levels, my God.
There's no AC. There's no save. It just is like an instant.
But you have to roll well because it only does D.
yeah,
And
it's
it-
a
and
D4
it's-
plus your modifier.
What's the range on that bad boy?
He did like
Oh, it's
18
huge.
points to me.
Oh, yeah,
or
it's-
something
it's
like
big-
that.
Can I
Basically-
remind you that takes one of your magic slots, which you get very few of.
That's
Yes.
Whereas
So-
you guys get bonuses to damage.
Yeah.
The
You're
first
all the
dart is
time.
going to
Right.
streak out towards the sorcerer.
So is this a cantrip or a...
For 8 points.
No, it is not a cantrip.
Well, then how come he can fire it more than once?
Because
He has 4 slots for first level spells.
So they're all burning hands.
No, this isn't
I
burning
mean,
hands.
This is
magic
magic
missiles.
He's going to shoot a second one at you
Oh,
Because he's got the breath
for
weapon.
7.
At least
And the
he's
third
spinning.
one
Well,
is heading towards you,
me
Ranger,
down.
Boom.
for 6 points of damage.
oh dear.
I've got 1 healing spell left, guys, just to let you know.
And then he's going
You
to
can also
duck.
do that burst.
He's going to duck
Burst.
behind the curtain.
Don't clerics have...
I am not... I'm only level 1.
She's not that kind
Yeah,
of
we're all
clear.
level 1.
And I'm
He's-
not a healing
he jumps
spec.
behind
I'm
the
a light
half of the
spec.
curtain that's still there.
Hey, you want to be the healer? Don't give me crap.
I thought they still
You
don't
can
get
also-
burst. Don't they get healing burst?
No.
If
and
you go
turn?
life domain.
Oh, okay.
If you go life domain, you do.
Got
She
it.
went light domain.
Yeah, remember, you don't get...
Does he
You
disappear?
don't get clan.
He basically jumped behind what
Behind
was
the
left of the
curtain.
curtain.
Okay.
Because the dragon's breath flamed the first half.
Okay, keep going.
And he does something back there, but he doesn't really have...
Actions left.
Yeah.
He's kissing
Well, I'm
his ass
taking
goodbye.
his bonus actions. He's got some spells that are really cool bonus actions. But
He said bone.
Humor.
actually, you know what?
Humor.
He sorry, just let me look up his ability of Grim Harvest.
See that? That's got a cool
Grim
name.
Okay,
It doesn't sound
sounds
pleasant.
That does not sound good.
It's
Okay.
got a cool name.
I want to go now. I
It
want to go now.
does.
Do I get to go yet? Or- I want to do something.
Okay, you have not died yet, so you're okay.
Okay, what happens now? What happens
Okay, so next is the cleric's turn. You remember
Oh, you skipped me.
I was going to say, he goes before I do.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it is
Okay.
Xander. After the
Don't
wizard
argue about it,
is
just do it.
the druid.
Alright, so 30. So 1, 3. Let's one check.
now? Can't see him.
Yeah, I can see the curtain where
You
he
can
Yeah,
see
you
the
can see the
curtain. Yeah. You're
where he
gonna.
hit.
Curtain with a
It's not
skeleton in it.
spellcasting modifier. It's D4 plus 1.
It's D4 plus 1.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
So
that would've
was
made
it
a
so
huge
bad?
difference.
Okay, then take off 6 points from the damage I did to you. So
Yeah, I was thinking.
What about
yours
me?
were
We'll just
very-
leave it alone
Okay.
for now. Next
Just-
combat,
just don't worry about
I
it.
would not have dropped. So let's just
Okay,
right. Just
yeah, but
keep
that
going.
means he's not
Yes,
dropped.
let's
but
move
druid,
forward.
what are you going to do?
Okay, I was going to do that, but I found that didn't work how I thought it was, so I'm actually just going to keep.
Keep moving further.
That's okay. It's still.
I'm
enough
going to
drop
roll through the wall.
Roll through the ground because you're a druid.
Then- Okay.
Okay,
And can I see him?
you cannot. You see a curtain that's right in front of you.
How,
tear
how,
it
how
down.
well?
Tear it on the
How
curtain.
good is the skirt?
Well, he used his action to.
Just grab it. Oh.
Yeah. You can use an incidental to flick it, but you
Yeah.
can't tear it down.
Yeah, flick it.
You flick it, you notice a horrible room that has a bone altar and some bad things, and someone not in sight.
Okay.
Okay, cleric, what are you
Okay,
going to do?
let's see.
Remember,
here.
you can use your skills to get him stabilized as well instead of using your healing.
What? Spare the dying is a cantrip. I
Oh,
can use it all I
perfect.
want. Boom.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go up. I'm going to spare the dying.
Wait. Are you saying you don't need a spare spell slot for that?
So I'm gonna go up
punishment.
there, spare the dying on him. That'll put you at 0.
Is it running past or just?
Do you guys want me to heal? Like I've only got 1 healing spell left, so
Yes,
either
he doesn't.
Yes, heal.
He can't do second one, so heal him because he does a lot.
okay,
I'm
well
at-
then I will.
I'm already at 0 from the magic missile.
So heal.
Figure that, yes.
Okay, so then instead of doing spare the dying, I'll use my last spell and do cure.
You're our medic.
Well, you can do a lot of damage if we get you back up.
Yeah,
Yes,
you can do a
yeah.
hell of a lot of damage.
He's the glass.
Oh,
blower.
and you got max
sweet.
points, so you got 10 points back.
Yeah. You're
Yay.
feeling
I'm
good.
at full.
Okay.
He's like, oh, I'm okay, I'm okay.
So
And,
he dropped 2 of us, and now it's not going to go well for him.
and
Well,
that's
that's
a good
fun.
place to end it there.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, we'll be right back.
I know. Kill the necromancer.
Okay.
Kill the rabbit. Kill.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.
Hi guys! If you're a fan of reading like I am, and you've been looking to try out audible.com for audiobooks, we have a link for a free 30-day trial. So go ahead and check out audibletrial.com/Creative Plan Podcast Network. That's Audible, AUDIBLETRIAL.com/Creative Plan Podcast Network. Thanks!
You respawn because everybody wants death in games, but no one wants their character to die and make a new character. But he comes back changed, which is cool. Second mechanic, which is awesome, is it uses cards instead of dice to resolve things, and it's not super complicated. It's like higher numbers are better, and suits mean something. But the cool thing is, in addition to getting a new card whenever you play a card, you get a set of cards at the beginning of the game. So you can actually control. There's nothing worse, and Jim saved me before by giving me an inspiration. That's saying, I'm going to do something heroic in this game.
One.
And roll a 1. Doesn't have to happen anymore. If you've got an awesome card, you can save it and play it when it's ready to go.
When you use the card though, it's gone?
Yeah, and then you just get
But
the
you
card.
won't back Beast, will you?
It kind of reminds me of...
So I'm going to buy it and we can try it. It's a fantasy game.
When we did the Deadlands
Yes.
game,
Yeah.
those cards
Phoenix
were kind
something?
of cool.
Phoenix
you know?
Dawn Command.
Phoenix Dawn shit.
Also back Beast, the new White Wolf game. It's cool. You get to play class.
Oh, this is the very wiggly chair.
I usually get that one.
This is the
Do you want to go get an
dangerous
alternate chair
chair.
from
No,
outside?
I will just use Zen Balance and be very
No,
careful.
here's what you do. When you have to
Because I feel a half-inch gap in the seat here already.
Oh.
See that?
You sure you don't want an alternate chair?
Yeah, I think you
I
want
think we need an alternate chair.
Yeah.
Oh, these are so metal.
They are so metal.
So metal.
You can hear the weight of it.
Yeah, look
They're
at
so
that.
metal.
That's...
And look at the bottom strap.
Oh. Well,
That's the
part
one
of
I had the
wiggle.
last few times we played.
back Beast,
that's
but
exactly
back
the one.
Phoenix Dawn Command.
It's Phoenix Dawn Command is better, and I have it back to
Beast, you get to play a classical monster.
But the game is mostly about you tormenting the hunters that are coming after you.
Yeah, that's
I don't
cool.
want to run
Okay,
that.
that helps.
Oh
Putting
no,
the bottom
Phoenix
leg
Dawn
of the
Command
legs
is
together.
a
Oh,
it's a
it's
fantasy
just a
game
mark.
where
Wood glue.
your kingdom is suddenly
Yeah.
under attack.
Wood
by
glue,
all
and a
sorts
few
of
hits with a
supernatural
hammer do
threats
amazing
that come out of
things.
nowhere, and you happen to have these people with these abilities. So
You're
can,
Avengers.
Yes, yeah. So they're cool powers. For example, it's supposed to be kind of grittier. So instead of a healer class, there's a class where. I mean, when you get hurt, you stay hurt. However, with this healer class, you can magically, like in that Star Trek episode, take other people's wounds, take them onto yourself, and then put them onto bad guys.
Oh, that is
So,
awesome.
bad guy runs you through. You're going to die. Oop, I'm going to die. I've got one round to do this right. You die. So you can kill the guy with his own sword strike.
Oh my god, that's
I mean,
rad.
it's still it's supposed to be like a combination of like a traditional fantasy game and kind of like the smoke jumpers thing where
I wouldn't call that healer. I'd call that karmic.
yeah. Where you jump into this situation
There was
and
that-
you've got
the rubber
you have to
defense.
both defeat it, but it's also a little like Witch Hunter because if you just defeat the werewolf plague or whatever, you defeated it, but it's just going to show up.
There was
again,
that
so you
game
have to
Desolation
investigate.
where, like,
Oh, here's
to
an
use
interesting
magic, you would, like, take it out.
Yes.
So if a werewolf
Desolation.
bites you,
Yes.
you can send it back on them, and then they become an anti-werewolf.
Yeah, exactly.
Desolation, the game that you sold to yourself.
I sold it, but then I bought it back.
So
oh my
he's...
God, you've got fuzz on your chin.
Because I didn't shave.
Woo.
I usually do.
Okay.
May I?
Enough joking. Let's
You
get
want
to
to
it.
touch his fuzzy face?
Everybody wants to.
He's at that.
That's
He's
why I
at that
asked.
special age when a man gets his first fuzz.
Okay, that was like a year ago, but okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you usually shave. We're just noticing.
Which is weird because you've noticed before. But okay.
Yes, they have.
If I
Yeah,
have
okay.
noticed before,
Now you-
all I can say is I am medicated right now
I'm
for
gonna-
extreme pain.
I'm going to shout Kneel
Are you
before
okay?
Zod at all times. Kneel before
It's
Zod.
just the strained, old.
Kneel before
method.
Zod.
Is that,
my-
is that how you're going to get inspiration?
Heel.
Yes. I get inspiration whenever I shout Kneel before Zod.
So he sold Desolation to
And we're talking real Zod,
and then
not
he bought it
Man
in
of Steel
perfect
Zod.
condition.
Oh, I haven't seen Man of
That
Steel yet.
only he sold.
Oh,
But I made money off
I
of
don't
it.
know what everyone
Oh yeah,
thinking
he made
about.
money selling
It looks
Desolation.
like it was good.
It's a very cool
enjoyed
game.
it.
actually.
His whole armor was not real. It's all CGI. You
I'll
know
have
when
to
they
run it.
talk to him as an actor, he's like, all right, I get to wear, as long as it's not the stupid tights outfit. And guess what he had to wear?
Tights.
Tights
So they
with
can put the
foam
little dots on
balls
them,
on
yeah.
it.
Yep.
Oh.
And he's
Look
like,
at my balls.
and all the other Kryptonians got pseudo armor to wear, and he's the only one that was wearing all CGI armor.
Because his armor was
That
trash.
explains why it looks good. It looked pretty good though.
Yeah.
I liked it. I don't know what everyone was complaining about. I
agree.
enjoyed Man of Steel.
And people were like, "Oh, I shouldn't have let the suit." He didn't know what he was doing. He became a superhero for like 5 minutes.
Right. Right?
He killed a dude. He didn't know the rules. He's the only superhero he knew.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a good superhero.
And this dude is lasering people. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Stop lasering people?
See,
I'm
my
trying
thing
that.
was, why didn't
Don't
you put
make
him
me
down
angry.
sooner, you know?
I like when
Yeah,
the
that-
dad showed up in the ship, like, yeah, I'm not really, I'm kind of holographic.
I'm hacker hologram
Lois was
dad.
very cool.
I enjoyed
Lois was a very empowered female character compared to the comic book.
And the
Right.
new movie seems very realistic. Some people are like, oh, I'm going to worship you. And other people are like, this was horrible. He killed tons of people.
Yeah, really.
So I'm
I
looking
agree.
forward to it.
So,
Alright.
I just want to see Batman kill Superman.
Batman is older and retired. He's not going to.
I just want to see him kill Superman.
You just want to see Ben Affleck at the
See,
kryptonite and
I'm
go
more
after
of the
him.
Superman camp than the Batman camp.
Well, then
What's
you're
gonna
wrong.
what's gonna happen is a stalemate. Did you guys ever see that that short panel or comic, Batman versus Superman?
Yeah.
Superman lasers him, freezes the skeleton, boots him out into the sun, and then Wilfred comes up, hands him a note, says, "Good job. But a few months ago, I replaced my bone marrow with kryptonite. But that won't really matter unless I'm launched into a giant furnace of some sort. Too bad I don't have any of those around. Yes, fuck you."
Because Batman's always going to be smarter.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Batman and Superman have fought in multiple comics, and
Oh, yeah.
usually Batman wins.
I think one of my favorite little web meme ones they made was Batman and Superman are basically, okay, in 2 weeks, we're going to go fight. Blah, yada. They're setting a date for the epic fight. And all of a sudden, you see Batman reaching his utility belt and he starts texting on eBay to order kryptonite.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, there's a whoosh whoosh, and Batman looks like, what was that? And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, when they show up, Batman looks sick. He looks horrible. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but I can't. And he's like, I can't open the box full of kryptonite to fight you. He's like, well, that's because I used my super speed to inject you with a dozen different diseases 2 weeks ago, and I figured they'll just kick in by the time we fight. And he's like, that's not fair. And ordering a deadly new radioactive toxin is?
Yeah, I like, there was, Xander I used to watch when I was a kid, the Justice League cartoon. And there's one scene where, like, everything's all screwed, and they have to go into hiding, so they're all standing around.
They're like, what about our secret identities?
And Batman's like Clark Kent.
Oh, I love
They're
that
out,
one.
and He's just like, he already knows.
Because the whole Justice League have to go incommunicado, and he just said, Batman.
Okay. Ready to play. So we
Okay.
last left our heroes are in a cave.
Yeah, so you last left off, you took
this
a
was on the
short
ground.
rest. That was on the ground?
Yeah.
Which chairs does it belong to?
I don't know, it's right here.
Which chair is missing a leg?
Yours, Dad. Yours.
This episode brought to you by faulty chairs and the death that they may ensue.
Yeah, if
yeah.
you hear us falling and screaming, it's because our chairs broke.
Or the axe murderer got it.
If you have spare chairs and you're in Tucson, please donate them to Tucson Games and Gadgets.
Yeah, I know, we need to have like
Just make sure they're cushy
Amazing,
chairs.
Share a
It's the
Kickstarter.
cushy chair.
It's on your
No one
chair.
expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh no, it's the pillows!
I'm thinking
the
of, like,
soft
donating some
cushions,
wood.
use the pointy corner!
Where's the pointy corner?
Okay, let's find some minis for you guys.
Yeah, Dad, your chair's broken.
Where
I
is
don't
the
need fun.
barmaid? Ah, I have found the barmaid mini.
So I've been watching this
Did you
guy
find my
on
mini?
YouTube tell stories.
Which
about,
one was yours?
His day.
It was a pirate with swords. Female pirate with swords.
Female pirate with swords.
It's white.
Wow.
It's the all white untainted.
Oh, wow.
Female pirate with swords.
Yeah, it was the closest thing I could get to a half elf with double sword.
Yeah, no, that works actually.
And
Well,
tiefling for Kellie.
No, this one's me.
That one's you.
the sexy
Okay.
tiefling.
That's nice. Gary has power tools.
But it's
You know what the power
Jim.
It's obviously for the chairs.
And he's got his hat turned around, so he's ready to do some damage.
Okay. In combat mode.
Yeah, I mean, I really feel like some house repairs are going to happen in a, like, epic D20 battle of wills.
Wait, like in real life, he's rolling a d20 to see
Dragonborn.
what he
Okay,
fixes,
so we have the group.
Or how well he fixed it.
Or what? Or,
Yes.
People always use nail guns in movies.
Okay, the chair's broken. What am I gonna fix?
I prefer screws to nail
Okay,
guns.
the ceiling.
Yeah, you just roll the one.
You roll the 1, the ceiling falls down and kills all of you.
You don't
Please
have to
contact
fix the chair.
State Farm.
Nationwide is on your side. I'll stay. I'm that guy from that TV show.
You're that guy with the deep voice.
He's from a TV show.
He was in the unit, but did
That's
you know
the show.
he also had very tiny bit parts in this first season, but most importantly, the second season of Buck Rogers.
I remember Buck Rogers or Tweaky.
Oh my gosh, I didn't
Because
know.
I was rewatching the series, I was like, oh my god, it's him.
I heard an interview with that
yeah.
guy, and like, he said he was actually really happy because of the Allstate commercials, people know him. Because like his TV show,
Oh, wow.
I remember,
popular,
but
but,
he was
like, no
from
one-
the unit and
Yeah.
other things. But
He was
but like
also-
I said, he was in Buck Rogers.
He
And
was
did you
also-
know that in the Chip series, Michael Dorn was a regular in some of the later seasons?
I did
he
not
was
know
also
that.
the president
Yes.
in one movie.
Because we were watching Chips episodes, and I was like, oh my god, that's Michael Dorn! He's got this mustache, and you know that helmet hair
Yes.
thing going on? Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's Michael Dorn!
Well, I guess the title of this episode is Michael Dorn now.
Yeah, yes. Brought to you by Michael Dorn and Helmet Hair.
I don't always have helmet hair, but when I do, it's because of
1980s
iced
fashions.
coffee helmet. Iced coffee helmet. Get it for a smooth ride.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
All right.
welcome
Death.
back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. So where last we left off, you guys retreated to the grotesque room where the zombies were acting like little marionettes dancing their freaky dance. Thankfully, while you took your long rest, the druid came prancing in after you guys, going, "Sorry guys,